Hey everybody!
I'm Adam!
I'm Sam!
And I'm Will, and we are...
Working Title!
Big B! Throw my voice around. Throw it around so you hear it in different areas.
8D, whatever is it called?
Sixth form.
What is that?
Whirlpool.
Oh, yeah.
Throw me!
What's the form of listening? Is that 8D?
That's 8D. If you can hear it, if you can hear it over here,
And
in my crotch. Guys, we are back for Demon Slayer. This is Season 1, Episode 8. The smell of enchanting blood. I think Uro Kodaki mentioned that before. Or I could just be crazy. It doesn't matter.
You're thinking of blood demon magic.
Yes, okay. I'm inaccurate, but crazy things are happening. We just met Michael Jackson, Mr. Muzan, Kubo Suji in Tokyo. Tanjiro approached him without thinking too deeply on the topic, and he scratched a civilian, which Tanjiro is going to have to deal with now. Udon Man is watching Nezuko, so hopefully he does his job as well as he does making his soup. So guys, you know what to do. Make sure you leave a like on it if you enjoy this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content. Leave a comment down below about what you thought when he scratched the neck of that person for the first time when you watched this, because that was crazy for me, and I know it was crazy for these guys as well. Patreon, you know the deal. We got Discord options for you. We got early access for you. We do 2 a week, so that's a pretty good deal. Arcane tier, which is only temporary for a little bit, so I don't even know if it's still relevant at this point. By the time this video is coming out, we will see. You will see. And there's also a sponsor tier if you just want to. You don't have to. But make sure what you do, I said do-do, is to go to Hulu, Crunchyroll, or Funimation, and make sure you support the show elsewhere, and then come back and watch us. We're gonna punch it.
He said doo-doo.
I did. It was very funny. I said shit.
I said shit.
I said shit.
Oh,
shit.
Yo, look at this fucking snake. He's gonna get ready to run away.
Look at his eyes, man.
And run the opening. You son of a bitch. Horrible.
Look at all them 3D.
Whoa. That did not sound like Tanjiro.
Plug it.
Nice. But don't get bit though. Be careful.
You ever see the meme of the veiny arm driving?
Yeah.
That's what that dude is.
Why is it not affecting her super quick?
It could be a slower transformation.
I thought the only way they transform is from Muzan slicing. See, I told you the snake was gonna sneak away.
The target is out of bounds. Woo! You best be hearing that. What was that name?
Using a different name too.
Oh man. So it's not common knowledge at all that demons are a thing, I bet. Okay, those are the characters from the thing. The intro. It's that hair gave it away. What?
Ah! Ah! Motherfuck! What are those patterns? They can see that shit?
They were getting hit by it. They said they can't see anything, so what does it look like from their perspective?
What is happening?
I don't know, but I just remember in the intro, somebody's throwing arrows with their hands, so I don't even know what we have.
Person.
人という言葉を使ってくださるのですね。そして助けようとしている。ならば私もあなたを手助けしましょう。
Are these demons? What the fuck's going on?
あなたの匂いは。そう、私は
I am a demon?
鬼ですが医者でもある。
Okay, dude, now this is getting really complicated.
I'm so lost.
お父さんは来ないの？
仕事があるんです。
Yeah, work.
さっきの騒ぎも気になります。警官に尋ねるだけですから。さあ、乗って。
Dude, what is his, like, job? I want to know. You know what I mean? Like, what if he's, like, actually, like, the mayor of the city?
Chia Sakai.
二人を屋敷まで。見てくれ。
Oh, it's because he's talking through the window. I was like, why is he so quiet?
Oh, look, there's a car.
Oh, shit.
Freaking Yakuza guy. Has his own mafia. I mean, in the intro, he has a bunch of, like, mobsters with him, I think. Whoa, that's a big dude. It's the biggest dude we've seen on the show.
Oh, this is the worst mistake you could have made.
すみません。
Drunks, man. Whoa. Oh! That guy's dead. Dead as hell.
No, Krabby's not breathing.
Goodbye! You just like kick him?
Oh!
That's where you turn her into a demon?
悪く見えるか。
Ugh.
Oh god. His voice acting is great.
Freezing hands, maybe?
病弱に見えるか。長く生きられない。
Jeez.
死にそうに見えるか。
I think you look awesome, but that's just me.
違う違う違う。
I'm kind of warped in the mind.
私は限りなく完璧に近い生物だ。
Perfection.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa, that was really cool. Oh no! Oh!
Yeah.
私の血を大量に与え続ける。
Flooding you with my
man.
blood.
Oh, that was really gross.
Yeah,
Oh, that was really gross. Oh.
人間の体は変動の速度に耐えきれず。
Oh my gosh, that is so foul, dude.
細胞が壊れる。
Dude, that's just, oh, it's still reaching out.
That's so foul.
Oh.
That was crazy,
Lucifer.
bro.
What the?
I love that shit.
Those are the arrow.
The earrings.
鬼なりの首を持ってこ
The earrings.
い。いいな。はい、今日。
Man, they were on that.
What the fuck, dude?
That was one of them throws like ball things. One of them has arrows flying out. Literally, as I was talking about that earlier.
あの耳飾り。
Those earrings. Who the fuck is this guy?
Looks like Tanjiro.
Yeah,
The hair,
with the earrings.
but actually didn't cut his hair for once.
I know, and like.
So
looked
better
cool.
Tanjiro, smarter Tanjiro.
These guys are demons.
That was pretty crazy.
俺が言いたいのはな、お前が俺のうどんを食わねえって心つもりだから許せねえのさ。今日は深い。
Hey.
んだな。食べます。よし。お前もな。
Aw.
うどんを食べるならその竹を外せ。うどんお願いします。
No.
I've seen that meme.
Yeah.
I've seen that meme before. Whoa. There's my first social media hit.
ごちそうさまでした。
Thank you very much for the meal.
You might. You're mine!
耐えられね
Udon. I love it. It's just udon.
おどうした？
Oh, dude, has he been found already?
お
Oh, this
Oh, it's the
guy.
other demon. That's crazy. That there's other demons
待っててくれたんですか？
that are helping us.
お前を連れてくるようにあの方に言われたんでな。ネクラマシの術をかけている場所にいるんだ。
Oh,
悟
smart.
るものか。鬼じゃないかその女は。しかもしこめだ。
Oh my god. That's his sister.
しこめ？
Oh
しこ
no.
め？
Oh no.
醜いってことか？
That's so rude. Oh.
ごめんのはずないだろ。よく見てるよこの顔立ちよ。
What?
評判の美人だったぞ。
She is a beautiful. Listen, you gotta pump up your sister.
いや行くけれど
Look how sweet she is. I saw yet right.
Not on your life.
明るいところで見てくれ。
There's a bit more light.
ほうで。
Oh, that's kind of sad.
外したネズコ一度見てもらいたい。
あ
いい。
He?
早く来い。誰もいないうちに。
Harry Potter.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Straight up.
What the heck?
Hidden garden, secret
早
garden.
く来い。いいか。あの方に失礼のないようにしろよ。俺はお前たちなどどうなったっていいんだ。それはあの方がどうしてもと言うから連れてきたんだ。
Dude, what is up with this episode right now?
Just whack.
ただいま戻りました。
So good.
おかえりなさい。
人の怪我の手当てをして辛くないですか？
よしなさい。なぜ暴力を振るうの？
Yeah, learn better.
名乗っていませんでしたね。私は玉代と申します。その子はゆしろう。仲良くしてやってくださいね。
I don't think he wants to be friends.
I would never be
Yeah.
friends with the likes of him.
Yeah.
普通の鬼よりかなり楽かと思います。私は私の体を随分
I was guessing maybe she's been a demon for a long
鬼
time.
仏寺の呪いも外しています。
Kibutsuchi's curse.
体をいじった。
Maybe it works like Nezuko's little
あ、ねずこ、行儀悪いぞ。
hypnosis.
構いませんよ。楽にしてください。
She just laid on the
すい
ground.
ません。
では先ほどの続きですが、
We did this.
私たちは人を食らうことなく暮らしていけるようにしました。
Whoa, how'd she do
人
that?
の血を少量飲むだけで事足りる。 輸血と称して血を買っています。もちろん
That
彼
makes
らの
sense.
体に支障が出ない量です。
この人たちから鬼特有の異臭がしない理由はそれなんだ。でもやっぱり人の血は必要。
Because she's a nurse, she can get blood bags or whatever.
Yeah, for a transfusion, she was
Wasn't
saying.
that convenient for you, lady?
もっと少量の血で足ります。この子は私が鬼にしました。
Look at that.
あなたがですか？でも
And Nezuko.
鬼仏寺以外は鬼を増やすことができないとされている。それはおおむね正しいです。
Okay, so more people
200
came.
年以上かかって
Uh-oh. Yeah.
女性に年を聞くなプレイ。
次にその子を殴ったら許しませんよ。
Yikes.
Sorry.
Hey!
怒った顔も美しい。
I was gonna say, she's kind of cute.
誤解しないでほしいのですが、私は鬼を増やそうとはしていません。不治の病や怪我などを負って余命いくばくもない人にしかその時は必ず
It's like
本
the
人
Twilight Vampires.
鬼となっ
Oh,
て
yeah.
泣きながらいたい
It's very Jasper and whatever the girl's name is.
嘘偽りのない清らかな匂いがする。この人は信用できる。
Wow.
Why?
玉代さん、
Pretty useful that he can like
鬼になってしまった人、
understand that, or
人に
smell
戻す
that.
方法はありますか？
Dude, these guys are gonna be like right around the corner on them.
Yeah, that's like right out. Yeah, there's the ball. And arrow. Whoa!
Oh, yeah, they were like they were like
It's like force
cartoon
push, force
arrows.
pull.
Maybe.
They had to pull on a. Oh, is it like clairvoyance or something? What
Oh,
it
that's
is.
cool.
That is wild. So he's a tracker.
3人になっておる。何か大きな箱も持っておる。
It's like Pan's Labyrinth hands.
どうやって殺そうかの。
それはもう残酷に殺してやろうと。
Vindictively.
鬼を人に戻す方法はあります。
教えてください。
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This guy.
He just is so
He
defensive.
reminds me of somebody. I don't know who it is.
どんな傷にも病にも必ず薬や治療法があるのです。私たちは必ずその治療法を確立させたい
Oh,
と
so that's like their goal?
あなたにお願いしたいことは2つ。1つ、妹さんの血を調べさせてほしい。2つ、できる限り秘仏寺の血が濃い鬼からの血液を採取してきてほしい。
Well, there happens to be two right outside. That would be perfect. Aww. She's
も
so
う一つの
sweet.
願いは過酷なものになる。
You'll be prepared to kill her if something goes
秘
wrong.
仏寺の血が濃い鬼とは、すなわち秘仏寺により近い強さを持つ鬼ということです。
Himself.
そのような鬼から血を取るのは容易ではありません。
So,
それでもあなたはこの願いを聞いてくださいますか？
hey, your master said the road was not going to be easy. Take it.
Definitely.
Take it.
それ以外に道がなければ
Yeah.
俺はやります。玉屋さんがたくさんの鬼の血を調べて薬を作ってくれるなら
Perfect.
そうすれば禰豆子だけじゃなくもっとたくさんの人が助かりますよね。
Hell yeah.
そうね。
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. God, the show goes from like 0 to
Whoa, that animation.
殺し方は決まったか。
vindictively, of course.
I like their looks.
Yeah.
Their powers are extremely unique.
Come on, Tanjiro. Is that it?
Yeah.
No.
What is this episode called?
The smell of enchanting blood.
Well, that was another great follow-up episode, in my opinion.
Oh.
Oh yeah, did those two in the thumbnail remind you of that?
Yeah, that was so disgusting.
There was a lot of graphic imagery in this episode today. Holy moly, man!
Oh.
Between that, the forehead, the punch into the air, and the blood spewing out of him.
That was majestic.
That's a word for it for sure. I don't know if that's one I would use to accompany it.
I would say visceral.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'd say vindictive.
Vindictive.
Vindictively.
Okay, I'll just take the hit for it. What does vindictive mean? Do you know?
I think it sounds like super evil.
Okay, I'll take the dumb points on that because I'll have to look it up after. I know they had that little obsession with
Probably like
how are we going to get these kills today?
Maniacally.
Vindictively.
Is he looking it up?
And then they were like, oh, see? You did
you
kill.
finally decide?
I killed vindictively.
Vindictive is like seeking revenge. Like having a desire for revenge.
Why would they want? Okay.
Well, they might have something against these people.
Because Papa
Lord Supreme.
Muzan said, "Yo, bring me his head." That's it.
Yep.
With the Hanaka
Oh, dude, I didn't
looking
get
earrings. I forget what he called these.
Yeah.
I don't know. But a lot of stuff dropped this episode. We picked right back up where we left off last episode.
Excuse me. Sorry.
But Michael Jackson did the deed. We got to pick up where we left off, and then he ditched
Faded
out.
out.
I have to go to work.
Not Nezuko. Tanjiro was quick on it. Shoved the thing down that dude's
Gag.
mouth.
Yep.
All the police came running like, what are you doing? Is it a drunk or something? Tanjiro did good, all things considered, with all the pressure on him.
Yeah.
I thought he was just gonna gut the guy, honestly. Just slice off the head, but
No. Well, like,
I'm not as smart as Tanjiro, clearly.
well, when I don't remember her name, the doctor lady, when she walked up and she's like, oh, you still call him a person.
Yeah.
Like,
Tamayo, I think her name is.
Tamayo. And Yushiro? Tamayo and Yushiro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yushiro. But yeah, he was trying to restrain the demon and make sure that the wife was getting healed. And homeboy, or the police, decided to start beating him. And that's when, I guess, our blood magic slice of the arm decided to enact like some... I don't know. I don't even understand what happened.
Yeah.
Like, it smelled like something, but they were, like, visually thrown off. Like, they were...
And you said they got moved?
The guys got hit by something. They said, I can't... Oh, whoa, I can't see. And they, like, got pushed back when it hit.
Well, they said, what are these patterns?
Yeah, the guy said, what are these patterns? So he could see the flowers.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you could see, like, they were standing right behind Tanjiro, and when the patterns surrounded him... everything was completely gone.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't even see the street anymore.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like a one-way mirror where like only we could see the flowers and they saw like dust or something go in their face, but that's bizarre. So they're gonna be thinking they're on LSD or something if they don't know about demons.
So maybe when Tanjiro does the water techniques, the water's there.
Yeah.
We'll have to. Well, I guess I don't know.
They protected Tanjiro and took the demon and the wife away as Tanjiro ran back to see Nezuko again. Muzan put his wife and his kid in a car, said, I gotta go to work. I'm gonna go report this to the police because I didn't feel comfortable about what I just saw.
This disturbance.
It was just the disturbance.
Peeked the corner.
Yeah, that's when he went down his alleyway.
Damn it.
I don't know in what order some of the things happened.
Well, he ran into a drunkard who tried to like get all huffy and puffy with him.
He was gonna go.
Yeah,
he was gonna let them go.
But he decided that drunk was
like I'm in a bad mood, dude.
This is the day.
Yeah.
So he gave him the time of the hour and popped him right into the wall. Big man rolled up. That didn't matter. He got tossed.
He crotch kicked him to the moon.
Walked into the girl who I thought he was going to be merciful with, and he was very like specific. Like, do I look not appealing to you? Do I look decrepit? Do I look sick to you? Is there something about me that makes you think I'm like gonna die, fall over? And what did she have a response before you?
No. She was so scared she didn't say anything. But he was like, "I'm perfect. I'm a perfect.
Yeah.
I'm approaching perfect."
Oh, I'm approaching perfection.
I'm almost there.
Living being.
Yeah.
So dude's got a bit of an ego.
Yeah, the finger changed and...
Well, he would like me because I was praising him last episode for his looks. I think I'd be safe, but damn.
He's got an awesome fit.
And that was... Honestly,
disgusting.
I only got bits and glimmers of what happened after that. I thought I saw a curse from Jujutsu after that.
Yeah. That was definitely like a JJK, like, monster.
Yeah, especially being attached to fingers, being involved in the story.
Did you catch what he was saying to her?
Yeah, like about the human body not holding the blood.
Yeah.
To the girl?
Yeah, he was like, what would happen if I just kept overflowing you with my blood?
Yeah, I looked away.
What would happen? And then he was like, the speed of that transformation would kill you. And then he says, it's too fast for
the human body.
For the human body, and then the cells would just deteriorate, and then she just...
that's what happened. She was becoming a super vampire to the point she couldn't even retain the ability anymore. Yeah. It's like, here's a reference I would never think I would ever use on this show. X-Men, the first movie, when the one guy gets injected with a fake version of having an X-Men power artificially, and it's overwhelming for his body that can't handle it.
Turns to water? Is it that bad?
Yep, flushes over the president or something. He was one of those guys, some politician. So we actually, right after that, we've now had 4 people from the intro show up in this episode alone. So do you know the names of Flower Girl and Pouty Kid?
Yeah, Tamayo and Yushiro.
Tamayo. I think seeing them with
Tamayo and Yushiro.
Where?
Sorry, the camera's probably blocking
the bottom one below that.
Tamayo and Yushiro.
Okay, so yeah, those two. We also got the 2 baddies, who are also share a little scene in the intro, of which one protrudes red arrows out of their hand, which is obviously the clairvoyant guy who can like.
What is that word?
Clairvoyant.
It's like being able. It's like having like clear indication of what's in front of you. Like
I feel like it's a spell in Skyrim too.
it is. So when you use it, it guides you on your path in the mission.
Okay.
So when you in that game,
it's like
you
a
use
psychic power type
Yeah.
of thing. Like you are getting like
guidance.
It's like It's like perfect targeting almost. It's like tracking in this world. It seems like they were given the objective, and then he resorted to his hands to like find the path of the exact area they needed to go.
They also
to.
seem like it's actually his eyes, or at least they seem like they
Yeah.
are because he's never opened them. He's like this the whole time. He's like, oh yeah, I think it's this way. You know what I mean?
A lot like the dinner table beast in Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Makes me think of Datara.
Datara, who's that?
A character.
Naruto reference.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look it up.
Maybe disgusted.
So yeah, and then she has balls of fury. I've seen one of those balls before, like with it has like a jingle inside it.
Just because it's the next episode is labeled on them, it calls it a Tamari.
It's the police from
Tamari. I'm assuming that's what that is.
Yeah. So Muzan was like, get the kid. I want you to get the demon slayer
with the earrings.
With the he said this name of the earrings. I don't know. It looked the earring. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
He said that the earrings, like, get the kid with the earrings. I want him. Does he kill him or does he want him?
Bring me the head.
Bring me the head. He did say bring me the head. And then
he got scared.
And then he got scared, and then he had a
shook.
flashback of a dude who looked exactly like Tanjiro with
the
really
earrings.
long hair. The earrings, they looked a little bit different though. They were not like exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
But Tanjiro ancestor, is that like what we're supposed
Looks like
to?
he got his ass kicked.
Well, yeah, Muzan definitely got his ass kicked. But like, is this like someone that's like related to him?
It's either
or what?
ancestor, Tanjiro, time traveling,
reincarnate,
or a reincarnation of an avatar type of thing, like the Demon Slayer, not a Demon Slayer, the Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Which could be why he showed up at that family's house. It might have been an intentional target.
Could be.
Could have been just a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
And he just got very unlucky hitting the Demon Slayer's house. I don't know.
He's lucky. I mean, I know Tanjiro probably would have died if he was there at the house that day anyways, but he's super lucky he wasn't there because he was wearing those earrings back then too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yikes. That kind of makes sense too why he gave him some like dirty looks. Like when he was looking at him, he was like...
Well, that's
like,
why I had
snaps.
I don't know if you saw my reaction when he takes the blue thing off. Muzan looks at him, he's like, the earrings.
He said the earrings?
No, he didn't say anything, but he looked at him and it kind of flashed the earrings.
Okay.
I would like to look back at that at some point.
Then,
some of this shit is like all coming back to me.
Yeah.
This is, oh god.
Then, Yushiro met up with... Oh, well, first off...
They went back to udon.
Tanjiro had to eat the udon.
I was wondering if you were going to skip that scene.
It reminded me of like the
Wondering if
bamboo
you're gonna
guy in
skip
the
that.
rice feud. He's like, yeah, you don't need to pay me for it. No, I'm paying for it. No, you don't need to. No, I'm paying you.
Yeah. He's like,
You
I will
dropped
eat all your
my
food.
Yeah. And he's
I
like,
will
it's
buy
not even
one-
about the money.
I will buy 2 of them.
Yeah.
But he's like, what about your sister? I will eat both.
It's like, take that thing out of your mouth.
Yeah, that's something I've seen before.
Yeah.
Outside of any,
the bamboo.
I've seen that the gif of him
Mhm.
shoveling food into his mouth before.
Yeah. And then Yushiro appeared.
Yeah.
Basically was like, yo, my master wants you to come, so follow me. Like, come this way. And then he called Nezuko ugly, which was like fucking rude.
I saw it. And Tanjiro had to piece it together.
Tanjiro was like, wait a minute. She's the most beautiful girl in my town.
Her?
Yeah.
He was like,
My Nezuko?
what?
She is very pleasant.
I did think it was weird when he was like, but her features, look at her features.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Whoa. I was like,
Yeah.
what are we doing right now?
Oh,
That's why I had that
thought-
reaction, but then you were like, you gotta You gotta boost up your sister.
Yeah.
No. There's a difference between boosting up your sister. Be like, yeah, dude. Like, I love my sister. My sister's beautiful. She's like a great woman. Versus being like, yo,
dude, she's got double D's. Look at that dump truck.
Features can mean a broad thing. Features can be like, look at the features of my sister. She has like a very beautiful face. It doesn't have to be like them titties
sexual.
though.
I know it wasn't. It wasn't the fact that it was sexual. It was more so just like I've never.
Phrased it like
I've
that?
never particularly seen someone be like,
Yeah.
yo, look at the features on my girl. I feel like that's like something you do when you're like trying to sell your daughter to like somebody to marry them. Look at the features on this one.
I guess it's because it's
It's like a
Tanjiro.
nice ride.
I think it's because it's Tanjiro saying it that I don't.
Like what?
I don't think it's bad. I just took it because how I took it just because it's Tanjiro specifically.
Oh yeah. No, it's definitely like a sweet thing. I'm just like, just the wording of it is weird.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's not a normal kid, so.
But he also said, like, you won't be able to find us because we have a cloak. A special cloak that you don't know about.
They're protecting their place.
Yeah. That's always the one thing about shows where it's like, I guess I have to, like, take back criticism initially because talking about the veil being hidden, it's always like, you never know the show is going to have layers until the layers are shown in front of you. Like today, the fact that we got a demon who is on board with helping us right off the bat in the start of the episode, which I guess I did not think was going to be a thing, but now gives me more evidence and proof that maybe demons could be in fact tools to help the Demon Slayer Corps.
Also, like what?
And the eyes are going to be the telltale sign. Didn't Giyu have eyes like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
like they were blind.
But here's the thing, though. Not everyone, everyone's, they all have different looking eyes, though.
Yeah.
Like, she's blind. Like, those two are both demons. He's got, like, the cat eyes.
He has, like,
Devil
Nezuko's eyes.
Nezuko
No, he has more, like, Muzan's eyes.
Yes.
But Nezuko, when she goes demon mode, her eyes
She
get
does
the
get
demon
this-
eyes.
She
You're
gets
right,
the
you're
stings.
right.
And I feel like there was a couple scenes when Muzan's talking to his wife
He
where
does.
he made his eyes normal. It looked like it a little bit. Sometimes...
Maybe it's when he's aggro or not. Like, she gets it when she's aggressive. That guy's always aggressive. The guy we met today with his little comb over.
Ishiro.
He's very aggressive, so maybe the slits are always present.
Mhm.
And then Muzan, being the master he is, can probably pick and choose when he wants to.
I don't know. I just feel like nobody's eyes have been consistent. Like, it's not like it's like all demons look like this, all humans look like this, all demon slayers look like this. Like, they're all kind of like all over.
Even the three bros, they didn't have normal looking eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Their
they
eyes
didn't
were
even
all
look like anything. They just looked like
They just
horned
looked like
demons.
red gems.
They looked like horned demons.
Yeah. I also am, like, kind of confused as to, like, so she
broke free.
she is a demon.
Yes.
And she turns people into she said that the normal, like, consensus, or rather the popular belief, is that Muzan is the only one that can turn people into demons. But she supposedly can.
After 200 years of trying.
Yeah, after 200 years, she figured out how to do it.
Shiro was the first one.
Yeah. And she only changes people when they're about to die and offers it. Like, hey, do you want to extend your life as a demon?
Which is a lot like Carlisle from Twilight.
Yep.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the dad's name.
Yeah, it's Carlisle. Who this kid looks like, honestly, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a reverse of the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I'm like, what? Like, what's the motivation? Like, why are you? Again, why are demons so, like, freaking conflicting? Like, why are they seem to be, like, generally all evil except for Nezuko and this woman and that kid. You know what I mean? Like, what is their...
They don't seem much different than just people.
Like human. Yeah. They're not that much different than humans at this point. So it's like, what's the deal? Where are we coming from? What's the end game?
I love that you're even making vampire comparisons now. Like, they are just so vampiric more than demonic in, like, their interpretation.
Did you get one of the first things that she said to Tanjiro when she did the flower thing?
No, what did she...
I forget the first thing she said, but she said after, I want to eradicate Kibitsusuji as well as you.
Yeah. So she wants to kill that dude as well.
Yeah.
Well, she apparently had to work herself out of his
Oh yes, because she
Yeah,
did
they
body
dropped
presents.
something.
curse. Yeah,
There's a curse.
Yeah, there was a curse that she was able to lift, and she had
She
to
didn't
do
get
body
to it.
modifications.
She didn't get to the explanation.
Yeah, but she has body mods to
The
help
body
her.
mod, yeah. Just a little bit of blood is basically what it is.
Oh yeah, she said human.
She gets
blood.
the blood sacks.
Which there,
For transfusions.
there you go. Can answer a couple things. Can answer why those two demons are on tap to answer his summons. Like if they're just like slaved over, like they're just people that worship his every bidding. It could maybe answer the three conjoined people.
I want to say something, but it's a total spoiler.
Okay,
Don't
well,
say
don't,
fuck.
definitely don't do that. But it could be like why the one person wasn't giving information. It could be like a willed over thing.
Yeah.
Even like a curse, like you cannot physically tell
Yeah.
who Michael Jackson
Yeah.
is.
Well, that's what. What?
Can we do one more?
What time is it?
It's almost 9.
Maybe.
Depends on how long.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying last episode. Is like it's either like a literal fear, or this is like something like genetically built into them, or I mean, curse makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering she had to do body modifications too, because she wasn't just saying that the body modification is the blood. She was saying like she did something to her body, plus she's just drinking human blood and not eating. Not eating.
I thought it was the
humans.
blood thing.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, that because drinking blood isn't a body modification.
No, that's
Body
just
modification's
that's
like
just
you get a
catering to what.
tattoo, or like you cut off your little toe. So
Yeah, but that was one thing. So maybe I have this wrong. Is it right saying that the way she was able to not be fiending over people is by consuming just blood bags over time?
like their answer to not being like bloodthirsty and well, I mean. Their answer to not trying to kill humans and being like starving for humans is that they drink blood to get like the nourishment of their food.
So they don't go berserk.
Yeah,
I
because
wonder
they're
if-
saying like someone like Nezuko who's like restricted herself from eating humans would have gone berserk and like unstable.
I wonder if they can eat animals too.
She
Like-
did say.
She
Yeah.
said beasts.
She said humans and beasts.
Okay. Then they're definitely the Cullens. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. They eat
Okay. So she rips open her arm, which I guess
Ugh.
just produces more pheromones of her essence. And it's so overwhelming that it acts like a barrier, is I guess what the logic is behind that. Like, it reminds me of, what's her name? The female, the adult hero from My Hero.
Midnight.
Who, like, opens up her pheromones and then, like, everybody just becomes intoxicated with
Yeah.
the scent of her pheromones.
See, that's what I thought her ability was. It was just going to calm the police down or something.
It was like a little actual barrier.
Yeah, it's a
like
barricade,
a
yeah.
force you cannot penetrate.
Yeah, well, I mean, I figured it's just that her blood. She's doing some type of blood magic,
Yeah.
just like the demon blood magic we've seen.
Blood
It's
magic.
like what
Glad you said it.
or Rukadaki said that demons that have the blood magic powers can do like supernatural things, i.e., this.
The more humans they consume, they get that.
Yeah. So clearly, I mean, it took her a while to like master her not being, a monster thing. So she must have had gone through like a tough time of being a, demon human eating monster.
Mm-hmm.
What like? So she gave 3. She said that she would help. She said that it was possible to turn a demon back to a human, but she needs.
She said she can't do it at this time.
Yeah, but she needs to study demon's blood
Yeah.
and make an elixir. So basically, allow her to test Nezuko and bring her
Blood samples
of demons.
That are
And
close to Muzan.
Preferably.
yeah, so he's gonna have to fight like all of like the main baddies or like the strongest of the strongest demons.
Yeah, so maybe next episode we get some confirmation if they capture one of these two that just showed up, the vindictive twins.
Yeah. I always also think of like when I think of vindictive, I think spiteful. I don't really know if that's like the same. I don't know if they're like synonyms or not, but that's always what.
I just hear the Vin. It sounds like a villain.
Vin Diesel is what I think about family when I hear it, personally. I mean, the revenge thing you're saying can work. I mean, it's not like...
Well, that's also the definition.
Yeah. Like, Michael Jackson, there was nothing that happened against him, Muzan, but you could say that his mere presence of trying to, like, show up and, like, say, hey, you did something to my sister is enough of a disrespect to be like, I need revenge on these people.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you disrespecting the head honcho to even approach him in public with his child and daughter.
He also found out who it was.
Wife and daughter.
Wife and daughter. Yeah, I mean, imagine somebody like, imagine him being like sneaking around for 1,000 years and like just this random kid automatically knew who he was by name. Too.
Yeah.
It was like, how the fuck did this little kid find out about me?
Yeah.
Especially when he was like, if you say anything to that one demon, like, I'm always watching it and I will know. So it's like, he didn't know, so he's like, how the fuck did this kid find out who I was?
It's like when you cheat in a game and figure out how to get to the final boss by accident. You like glitch through the wall and it takes you right to the final dungeon. And there you go. It's the disrespect of thinking that you're worthy of being a level 1er showing up to the level 100.
Well, I guess he technically knows why. That Tanjiro knows who he is because of the fucking earrings.
Yeah. I also like, why, so what was the mission that sent him here? They just said that there was a rumor that there was a demon in
the
this
crow
town?
said there's a demon lurking in Tokyo.
Wow, man, they could have picked any other demon slayer to fucking do this one. They had to pick the freshest one out of class.
The lowest ranking.
Yeah, like, hey, man, it's just a demon. I don't know, it could be like the strongest one.
The lord of all demons.
Well, maybe it wasn't even Muzan that he was tasked to get. Maybe it was just the twins or something. Or like the two people that we met today.
A demon versus demons.
They were all there, so like that's
it could be any of them. How many? We've had 5 demons in this area today. The 2 baddies that follow the big honcho, and then ours that are hanging out with us. I am surprised
and
that
the one that's in the basement.
One that's in the basement.
The Muzan's changed immediately.
Oh, did I miss that? When was that? Wait.
What?
Muzan changed the dude.
He's
in the basement of her house.
The husband.
Oh, right. Yeah, the girl, the lady.
Well, no, the husband's in the basement of the doctor's house.
Oh.
She said she had them restrained. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. I was like, when was that scene?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
he didn't change him in the basement. He changed him. He's just now in the basement. If that makes that clear.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm surprised at the format of the show because when Macaroni Hair from a couple episodes ago appeared, I thought we were just gonna get like.
Introduced to the characters.
Like I thought it was gonna be more like My Hero. Like we meet the friends of the school and Boarhead and. More about Vegeta and little quiet girl with the butterfly, and then we all grow up together and have our first classes, and then Muzan attacks. Except I didn't know about Muzan yet.
No, this is just
jumping in, baby.
Yeah, well now I'm like maybe we don't even get Boarhead and Macaroni Hair till the 3rd act of the show, like towards the end, and that's why people love them so much because they barely know anything about them, and then season 2 you get to know about them. Yeah. I don't want to wait that long.
Yeah.
Because we still got to see the bead ears and the guy I know the name of but don't want to say it until they say it in the show. The long blonde hair. I think it's blonde hair. It's like blonde hair with like red tips or something.
Okay, does he have gauges or earrings or beads on his head?
It is beads. The guy I'm talking about with the anal beads.
Just look at the intro when he's talking about.
Every time he says it, I'm looking. There's 9 people.
He's on the right side.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, every time he does it, there's like 9 people.
I think he's right next to Gyu, on Gyu's right.
Okay, see, I know you guys have said Gyu's up there. I've never seen actually.
Gyu's the only one in color.
Gyu's, I thought, the dead center.
Yes.
The guy I'm familiar with is right to his immediate right, and then the beads is over here when you're looking at the image from here.
Yes.
I don't know why I just like zone out in this intro. I think it's just the music.
You feel the soul. You feel the gospel of the intro, Will. That's all I have. You're ready? Guys, if you made it this far into the video, make sure you leave a like on it. Make sure you do a timestamp so we know that you made it out this far, and then we can like your little timestamp and give you a little approval from us loving you. And if you want to love us even more, make sure you leave a like on this, just like I always tell you to. Subscribe if you haven't done so. I don't know why you're watching these videos without subscribing. What the hell? And we will see you in the next video. Punch it. Bang! Bitch. Bitch. Bitch.
But you said that though. You said that to her.
Bitch.